going to do now, and you can see, as I said, we'll go through the presentation. You can see the pictures yourself. As I said one more time, it is the technology for the oil to soak into the clutches so that they will bite and not slip. That is important. It is the technology for the viscosity to maintain its ability so the clutches will not have that harmonic distortion at the 9,000 RPMs to which you run in the dirt. And it was the ability for the gears to be protected inside of the transmission. That is very important. Now, what I'm going to do now, you will see those presentations I just went through for your own information and education. Please go through that. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to move all these clutches out of the way. See, there you go, all stacked together. And we're going to show the test here on the friction of the difference between the Bert Blue Magic and the Royal Purple. Now, first, you've seen these types of machines. They're used by Royal Purple, they're used by Schaefer's, Amsoil, and a lot of people. I mean, good people out there, all right? But what we're going to do is show you the difference in the products. Ooh, I got that really flooded in there. Here's the Royal Purple. Now I say, why do you do that? Well, similar to an automatic transmission, automatic transmissions have the fluid soaked in the oil. That's why you would use the ATF. Now historically, you'd use a Ford type fluid because it would grip more than the GM. But this is a greater technology than that. Now, I'm going to try, just listen, I'm going to try to wait about 30 seconds to see if the additives will work into the metal. Well, let's wait another 15 seconds. Now, this is important here for the Bert transmission. You can see I'm putting some weight on here. You can see it vibrating, okay? Here on the Bert transmission, this fluid can be used both in the old and the new transmission. Also, if you have a transmission, which is a Falcon, it'll work in there also. Now, when you got fluid, you're okay. But when all the gears and everything are coming together, this is what you get. Now, I'm not even putting 10 pounds of pressure on this. Well, that's what it does. So I don't have to say any more. You can make your own conclusions on that. So what we'll do to make this test honest and true is I'm going to take this bearing off. We'll just set it aside. We'll get a brand new bearing. We'll put it in here. I'm going to wipe this out so that the container and everything is clean. You will see the metal shavings. If there was a close-up, you would see metal shavings. Let's wipe all this off best as possible. Okay. So we know that it's clean. Now there's a lot of tricks to do this stuff, but I'm just doing this fresh and honest, not wearing anything in. We're being as good as we can here. Now I just did that to make sure that the surface was clean so we knew that everything was fine. Now we're going to take the Bert Blue Magic. Now this is not to be used in other transmissions. It's only designed for the Bert transmission. We'll pour this in. First you can see it really crawl on here good. Now we're going to let the additive soak in. It takes about 30 seconds or so. Now the same theory that's being used here in the Bert Blue transmission fluid is the same theory that's used in the automatic transmission fluid for SynMax, the gear lubes, and the motor oil. But you're going to see this. Well, it sounds like it's plated in already. It was faster than I thought. Now these are diamond-like additives. Lowering. Remember we had the all the gears inside the transmission. Okay? Look at that. I'm not putting much weight on it at all. I'm doing wheelies like a motorcycle. Here's the other thing. Now, when you have your initial startup on your gears and all the oil is sitting in the bottom, this is what happens. But you say, Clayton, it's sitting in oil. You said it was doing it. You know what? You're right. Let's do something here. Let's just say the oil is sitting there. Wow. That's pretty good. So, we got a choice here. We can have a national brand, which there's a lot of advertising and a great name and a great product, or we can have a product that is specifically designed for the Bert transmission, for the clutches to bite, for the viscosity stability, and all the gears to be safe. Aerospace technology at work. Well, this is Clayton here with SynMax University and the Bert Blue Magic products saying thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at our next video classroom session. Bye now.